Endor 2-0 win, 3 points, and a nice break to look forward to now as well.
Yeah, I think we warranted the win today. We played some good football at times. We was nearly there at crucial times in the game, but fortunate enough, we nullified Kidderminster today, and I think Tyrese took his goal really well in a good stage in the second half for us, and the second goal kind of killed them off.
What do you think sort of clicked at half time? Seemed to sort of come out and it was more us than them, and they sort of didn't really get a saying in that second half.
I think they did an okay job on us in the first half in terms of high press, but it looked like that took a lot of energy away from them, and we kind of capitalised on kind of their, let's call it, tiredness into the second half. And I think Tyrese and Jimmy Kay playing off left were a real big threat for us today. All of the boys across the team put in a mammoth kind of performance for us. Most people know it's not unknown, is it? We're down to bare bones, and everyone's given their all for the team and the football club over this past 3 or 4 weeks. So credit to the players, credit to the staff, and everyone that supported us. So back to your question, what changed is we carried on doing the same thing at the same sort of intensity that we did in the first half. That got us into some really good positions today.
And for you, it must be a pleasing day to hit double digits again for Rochdale.
Yeah, I said at the beginning of the season, I always believe that if I get into goal scoring opportunities, I'm going to be able to convert them. Due to our circumstances, I'm playing a lot more than what myself and the manager spoke about at the beginning of the season, which I was very comfortable with. But there's myself, Tyrese, Cairo, all in double figures now. Am I right in saying that? Yeah. Which in my time with the football club, I can't remember a time where 3 players have got into double digits. I think that's credit to the boys and the boys delivering the giving us service to score goals. So credit to the team on that front. But from a personal perspective, I'm always pleased with scoring goals, and I think it might every season I've been at Rochdale now I've got into double figures. So yeah, another pleasing stat for myself.
Enjoyable for yourself and the lads, as we saw in the celebrations after. Just talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, the celebrations after I tripped into the goal to try and pick the ball up. The celebration come about. We get our training recorded, and there was a break in training, and for whatever reason I've been dancing, and I've got caught dancing on camera, and I said before the game, if I score today, I'm going to do the dance, and fortunate enough I scored, and I had to embarrass myself with doing the quick fit dance where the man blows up and that and dances around. So a little bit of fun. I think the boys joined in. Well, I hope they did behind me. But yeah, a nice moment to celebrate in front of the fans.
And the fans we can talk about a lot, but in particular the last 2 games here, there's been 2 sort of great moments, 2 great games. How sort of important is there backing in times like this where the squad is sort of that sort of thin and short of numbers? How important is their support?
I think it's a really, really important point that you've made. I think it's clear to see that we're in a difficult position, and I think you can really learn a lot about your team, about supporters in the difficult moments. And I think it's really important that we are kind of united and unified as one. And that's how it feels from us as players going onto the pitch and the backing that we're receiving from the fans. And I think that's going to have to continue because of the predicament that we are in. We feel it. We've all got these emotions attached to us, but from myself, and I know all of the players will back this as well, we welcome it, and we encourage the fans to get really behind us and support us in the good and in the bad moments.
How important is the next 2 weeks now, not just for recovery, but being able to have so much time to prepare for that next game now?
Yeah, I think it's a case of rest and recuperation for a lot of the squad. We need it. We need it physically and psychologically, and hopefully we can bring some of the boys back that have been injured and been out for prolonged periods of time to bolster the squad, and hopefully we'll come back in a stronger position as a group, bouncing back off of the victory today.